Good morning, students. Today I will be giving you a bridging class based on the basics of organic chemistry. The organic chemistry part started in class 10th in carbon compounds and hydrocarbons. Carbon and its compounds, in that you studied about hydrocarbons. So that was the base of the organic chemistry part. Then in class 11th you got some basic tools and techniques of organic chemistry and hydrocarbons as a chapter. That was the second level. Again, when you come into class 12th, then the learning of hydrocarbons, from there you start learning haloalkanes, haloarenes, alcohols, phenols, ethers, carboxylic acids and so on, amines. Now what happens, since every year in between the chapters there are physical chemistry and inorganic chemistry, so you are not able to relate the previous knowledge with the current knowledge. So what I will do is, I will make the basics of organic chemistry for all. It will be helpful for everyone to start learning organic chemistry. Okay? So today's topic is organic chemistry for all. This will be helpful for class 10th, class 11th and class 12th. Now what is organic chemistry? Conventionally or classically it was known that organic chemistry or organic chemicals are the chemicals which are obtained from the living organisms, like dead and decaying animals, dead and decaying plants, algae, all that. Later on, various synthetic or man-made organic compounds were also made. Alright. Now, after that, the concept that the organic compound has to be the derivative of any living or dead matter, that is wiped off. Now, broadly we consider both synthetic organic compounds like nylon, like phenol, like many other pigments which we make artificially. Alright, so there are plastics, polymers. These are man-made organic compounds. Alright, so organic compounds, that does not mean nowadays that it has to be from organic origin. Although most of the organic compounds are hydrocarbon derivatives. What are hydrocarbons? Hydrocarbons are the molecules containing carbon and hydrogen. And how hydrocarbon was produced? Hydrocarbon was produced due to the fossilization of plants and animals under the earth crust and under the bedrock of the ocean for 300 million years. Fossilization of this dead and decaying matter took place millions of years ago. As a result, hydrocarbons are obtained as petroleum, and those are mostly considered as the base or the raw material for producing man-made hydrocarbons. Okay? So, organic compounds, if you need to define it, you define as organic compounds are the compounds containing carbon and hydrogen and other elements in the form of functional group. Organic compounds are mostly hydrocarbon derivatives or even hydrocarbons. What are hydrocarbons? Hydrocarbons are the molecules which contains n number of carbon atom and 2n plus 2 number of hydrogen atom, or n number of carbon atom and H2n number of hydrogen atom, or n number of carbon atom and H2n minus 2 number of hydrogen atom. So these are called as alkanes. These are called as alkenes, and these are called as alkynes. The general formula for cycloalkanes is same as that of alkenes, like 1, 2, 3. If 3 carbon atoms are there, then we name it as propene. Propene. The same can also be written as 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon. So these two are isomers. This is propene. This is cyclopropane. That means hydrocarbons can be saturated or unsaturated. Saturated means there are no double bonds. Unsaturated means there can be one double bond or there can be 3 double bonds between the carbon atoms. Well saturated hydrocarbons are like this kind of molecule. You can add carbon or you can add any other group here. You will notice that each of these carbon atom contains 4 covalent bonds. Each of these carbon atom contains 4 covalent bonds because carbon has 6 electrons, 2 and 4. So carbon has 4 electrons in the outermost cell, and hence it has the capacity to form 4 covalent bonds. Carbon also undergoes catenation, that means it forms a long chain. It can form a long chain and we know how to name them. Say if it is of 1 carbon, we write CH4. This obeys the formula CnH2n plus 2. C1, 1 into 2, 2 plus 2. Then C2H6, C2H, C3H, 8. C4H10 and so on. We name it as methane, ethane, propane, butane and so on. There is no alkene of it. Its alkene is not possible because only 1 carbon is there. Its alkene is possible. It can form ethene. It can form ethene. Its alkene is possible. Propene. Its alkene is possible. So in this way we use the root name and we use the suffix. Say if triple bond is there, then we will call it as eth for 2 carbon and ine for 1 triple bond. Now if there are a number of carbon atoms, long chain of carbon atoms containing substituents, then how do we name it? How do we name organic compounds? We use the system of IUPAC nomenclature. Say for example, 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon, 4 carbon, 5 carbon and 6 carbon is there. And 1 double bond is here, 1 double bond is here, and here 1 methyl group is there, and here 1 OH group is there, and say here 1 chlorine is there, H. So I have taken this molecule because I am trying to cater to the group of class 11 and class 12. So they already know little bit about it. So I am just brushing up their concept. So there are 2 ways of naming it. First of all, we have to find out the parent chain. We will find out the parent chain. Number of carbon atoms we will see in which case it is longer. If I count from this side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I count from this side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then why should I not count from this side? Why should I count from this side? Let us see. If I count from this side, then one substituent as per the parent chain 6 is the longest chain. 1, 2, 3, 4 is not the longest chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So parent chain is hex containing 6 carbon atoms. Alright. Now, if I count from this side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then substituents are at 1 position, 4 position and 5 position. So we find lowest sum of Locent's rule. First, parent chain rule. Second, lowest sum of the Locent's rule. So 1 plus 4 plus 5 is equal to 10. But if I count from this side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So it will become 1 plus 3 plus 6. So it will also become 10. So from both sides we are getting the same sum of the Locent rule. Now how will we decide? Then we decide as per the priority rule. Priority rule. We give less priority to the halides and more priority to the carbon compound containing oxygen. So counting from this side will be correct and counting from this side will be wrong. So first of all we will write down all the substituents and the priority functional group has to be the suffix. Priority functional group will become the suffix and rest all will become substituents. So it will be 4 methyl 5 chloro. But alphabetically C comes earlier in dictionary. So we write 5 chloro, 4 methyl, hex, 2, 4 diene. So its name will become Since chlorine comes dictionary earlier, so we'll write 5 chloro, 5 then dash. First letter should be capital, chloro. Then 4 methyl dash, 4 dash, methyl M should be small. Then there are 2 ins, so 2 at 2 position and at 4 position double bond is starting, so 2 4. Then after that methyl parent chain is hex dash 2 4 di in. I would have written E diene if alcohol would not have been there, but since alcohol is there, so I will write diene all, diene all. So in this way we name the organic compounds. Let us see some cyclic compounds. How many carbon atoms are required to form a cyclic compound? Minimum 3. Minimum 3 carbon atoms are required. Means if I write a triangle, I mean to say that I am making CH2, 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 CH2. Here also you will see that each carbon has got 4 bonds. If I make cycloalkane, this is also cycloalkane, same thing. This is also cycloalkane. So in lower classes you draw like this, in little higher classes you draw like this, and now at this level you will draw like this, because you have to use this as lots of rough work. So it is cycloalkene. Cycloalkene. This will be carbon, 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 double bond, hydrogen, one hydrogen, one hydrogen. It is same molecule. It is also cycloalkene. Alright? Or you can make like this also. Carbon, carbon, carbon. It is understood. CH2, CH, CH. Each carbon has to have 4 bonds only. 1, 2, 3, 4. It will be butane. It will be butene, cyclobutane, sorry. Cyclo butane. It will be cyclo butene. And if there are 2 bonds, 2 double bonds, cyclobuta diene, because 2 double bonds are there. Similarly, it is cyclopentane. This is cyclopentene. cyclopentadiene. This is hexane. This is hex 1-ene. This is hexadiene. Cyclo you have to add everywhere. Cyclohexane, cyclohexane, cyclohexene, cyclohexadiene, and most popular aromatic organic compound comes here. It is benzene. It is benzene. What are functional groups? Atoms or group of atoms which when is replaced by, okay, in organic chemistry we use the word substituted by the hydrogen atom changes the functional property of the molecule. Property of the molecule. Property of the molecule. Example: C-ethane, C2H6. Ethane is a gas. Now, if you by any means take out one hydrogen and add one OH, which is a functional group, it will become ethanol, which is liquid. So this is just an example. There are many such examples in which we will be changing the functional groups in my next discussion. Alright. And then your basics of organic chemistry will become so strong that the new chapters which you will study, that you can learn by simply using your common sense. Okay? Thank you.